Good afternoon, everyone. Let's take a moment and think about things that we use in our everyday lives. From the morning with the coffee cups that we use, going through the supermarkets, to the trays that we use in different buffets and etc. We use packages, I'd say, every day in our lives. So they're like some vital products that we are consuming, and we need to make them sustainable. So the conventional ones are basically plastic-based packages, and what we're trying to make is make them, of course, sustainable, recyclable. So this is where fiber-based packages steps in. But the formability, of course, of the paperboards are quite complex compared to their plastic counterparts. So it's like a complex process which requires like a precise control of different parameters, including heat, moisture, and pressure. So that's where my research basically steps in. I'm working with two processes, like I guess one of the main two processes in forming different packages. Basically, it's the thermoforming and the press forming processes. So such processes require different, basically control of different processes, as I said. So I'm using two methods, the experimental trials and the finite element modeling. On one side, the finite element modeling helps us analyze and maybe see things that we cannot see with our naked eye. And from there, we can get some results that can help us basically in the experimental trials. So to validate such processes, we take the data from the FEM, implement it in experimental trials, and try to enhance the formability of the paperboard or the materials itself in order to enhance the overall process. That way, we're reducing weight, cutting down production costs, and different other things that we come across in the experimental trials. So in short, I would say the integration of the FEM and the experimental trials somehow bridges the gap between sustainability, experimentation, and FEM into better making or forming these complex shaped paperboards. So I would say this is all to help the fiber-based industry in the packaging sector to be able to have everyday packages in our everyday lives that are more sustainable, more recyclable, and of course, better for a greener and recyclable environment. Thank you.